Hey, it's Ubu, and today we're playing the demo for a game called The Skin Stapler. It's developed by Tainted Pact, and it's either self-published or published by Assemble Entertainment. Steam says two different things for some reason. I thought this looked pretty interesting. I've been following it on Twitter for a little while now, and I figured we'd try it out. If you're not familiar with my channel, at the end of the video, I'll review the game, share my general thoughts, give it my final judgment, and I will have timestamps in the description. Now let me tell you a little bit about the game, and we'll get started. The Skin Stapler is a retro-styled PSX grindhouse horror adventure set in the rotting, crime-soaked sprawl of Carrion City. Players follow jaded detective Dick Slater and his eager rookie partner, Robbie Knox, as they hunt a mysterious serial killer known only as the Skin Stapler. Now that you know what the game is about, we'll go ahead and hit Start New Game and see what's up. So, New Game. Here we are. Well, this looks really cool.
Journal log, February 23rd, 1984. Carrion City. Another night of rot, simmering under busted streetlights and dark alleyways.
Is that you, Batman? What in the world?
The streets are soaked in junkie sweat and bad decisions. Every corner consumed with vermin and vice. Every night, I ask myself the same question. How much farther can we fall?
Where is she?
And now, we got some freak carving his way through the city. Leaves skin like paper trails. The streets whisper fear and cover-ups. Me, I just whisper. Tuesday.
Okay, I just
This
whisper.
city's drowning in misery. With everything else for sale, murder was just waiting for its turn. Who am I? The name's Dick. Detective Dick Slater. And I'm the only one keeping the filth from spilling over and drowning this city in its own sin.
Slater, come in. Are you talking to yourself in your cruiser again?
That Bentley from Sly Cooper.
I don't owe you an explanation. What do you want?
She's looking for you. Get down to the station.
Fine. Tell him I'm on my way.
Alright. Game clearly has a bit of humor to it. I like the camera work. It's really good. Nice. Tell him I'm on my way. Carrion City Police Department. It sounded like Bentley from Sly Cooper on the radio. He's like, "Oh, Sly, we gotta go out and do some stuff."
Good old Carrion City PD. Its halls smell of stale coffee and disappointment.
Nice.
Let's see what the chief wants this time.
He wants something for sure. This place looks pretty cool. God. The moon is directly above us. He was our current objective, and we need to talk to the chief in his office. Okay.
Hello, Luna. I see they still have you babysitting the front desk.
You're late again, Slater. I was starting to think you fell asleep in your cruiser again.
And yet, here we are.
Some of us don't get to disappear into the night. O'Brien's waiting for you in his office.
Office.
Lucky me.
Yeah, well, let me buzz you in. See you around.
She has a stare for sure. Just like straightforward. Thanks, Luna. You're the best. Where? Oh, this way. Yeah, this place is is in a state of disarray. Lung bomb. This old cigarette machine. Join the force, Carrion City Police Department. Whoa, look at these. Look at the glow off this computer. Holy. What are you doing in the shadows? Hello?
Well, look who crawled out of his trench coat. You miss me, Slater?
Oh my
Not even a little.
gosh.
Shame. I got a real thankful man who look like they got nothing left to lose.
Then aim lower.
Yeah.
Your loss. Plenty on me at an station. Speaking of, I saw a strapping young man headed to the chief's office.
I'm sure you'll get your claws into him sooner or later.
Hopefully sooner than later. If you talk to him, put in a good word for me, yeah?
I'm not your wingman. Get help, Roxy.
Okay. That is so funny. That is the funniest voice. Why I wanna... Maybe think of Elise Willems. She does like a voice like that. It's so funny. Boy, we're old. Ah!
Well, I'll be damned. Nice of you to finally show up, Slater.
If you wanted punctual, you should have hired a watch.
Got him.
Who's the kid? He looks too clean for this city.
That's Detective Robbie Knox. Transfer from Rotwood.
Detective Slater, it's an honor. I've read every report you ever wrote. Your work on the Full Mooner Gooner case back in '79 was legendary.
Yeah. City was edging on total collapse back then. But I put down that freak. For good.
Get it? Edging?
You saved the city.
Saved? I just delayed the inevitable. Now we've got a new animal stalking these streets.
Which is why you're gonna need help. The stapler's escalating, and you're not chasing him alone.
God, he looks ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Excuse me?
Knox is your new partner.
No.
What? You gotta be kidding me, O'Brien. You know I work alone. I can't be wasting time babysitting some new transfer. O'Brien?
If you could give me a minute, gentlemen. Duty calls.
With this cigar in his mouth?
That's better. Robbie, why don't you wait by Slater's cruiser? I need to talk to him alone.
Roger that, Chief.
This is so odd. but I'm kind of into it. It's pretty funny.
Listen, Dick. The mayor's so far down my throat about the stapler that I feel like I'm in a Diesel Cox film.
I'm not sure who that is.
You're killing me, O'Brien.
You don't get a vote on this. He's your new partner. Now get out there and catch me a killer. That's an order.
All right. Here we go. I don't really have a lot to say at the moment. I like the vibe they're going for. It's very... I don't know the word for it. Almost like satirical. Hey, you. What are you doing?
Slater! Sir! I mean, Dick. I mean, Detective Slater. Sir!
Elmer, you hear any chatter about the stapler?
No, sir, but I was just thinking. If you need backup or someone to ride along, I've been logging response times, radio codes, crime patterns. I could really help out there.
These streets will chew you up and spit you out. You're a good kid. But your place is here. At the station.
Yeah.
I just don't want to push buttons forever.
Too bad.
You don't want to see what I've seen. Just keep at it, kid. And let me know if you hear anything about the stapler.
Roger that, Mr. Slater. I mean, detective.
All right, well, he was clearly the guy on the radio earlier. Elmer. Nice. Wanted. He kind of looks like one of those Cenobites. What do they call those from Hellraiser? I don't remember which one that was. All right, well, we're leaving now. We're gonna go out of the town and look for the skin stapler. We kind of look like a really...
Detective Slater.
Well, I'll wait. I was gonna say we look like an old decrepit. Had his name, now it's gone. Whatever.
One, you don't try and impress me.
Okay.
Pierce Brosnan, not Pierce Brosnan.
Rule 2. If things go bad, you stay behind me.
Whatever his name is.
Got it.
This dude's a Chad. Look at him.
Break either rule, I leave you at the curb.
The curb. Okay.
Understood.
Don't get in my way. There's a lot of build-up here. But it's pretty cool. I like the weird, creepy loading screen every once in a while. The quick fix. Hot, fresh wieners inside. The quick fix. Oh, Lord.
Another beautiful night in Carrion City. I get to spend it stuffing wieners into buns and regretting my life choices.
Nothing wrong with that.
But I don't regret you, baby. My jank wagon deserves nothing but the best. Once I have you fully paid off, I can quit this crappy job and leave this city in my dust. I'll be counting the days until then. Better head inside and start my shift.
So we must be changing perspectives. Yeah, okay. I figured. I really like the rain, too. Like the low mist on the ground. It looks pretty cool, in my opinion. Nice neon signs. So is this half hot dog stand, half drugstore? An interesting combination. They got bowl peanuts. I love me some boiled peanuts. I just like looking at signs. Jesus, now up to 90% off. What a deal. Okay, our objective is updated. Answer the phone. Let's go. Locally owned. Nice, textures and stuff here and colors. Okay, well, we'll read that sign in a minute about how to make a long, juicy, yummy, warm hot dog or whatever. Whatever it said.
Get your fix at the Quick Fix. This is Hexy. How can I help you? Oh, hey boss. Sorry for being a few minutes late. I got stuck in traffic.
Yeah, right.
What? Eric didn't bring in the meat delivery? That means it's been sitting out in the rain all day. It's probably rotten by now.
Oh, God.
Is he on the toilet?
Are you calling me on the shitter? Again? Disgusting! All right, calm down. I'll grab the meat from the back and make some fresh wieners. Just please stop calling me when you're in the middle of taking a crap.
Yeah, dude, that's weird. Oh, I must be... I'm always blocking the objectives, man. All right. We can read the objective now. Sort of. Grab the box of mystery meat from out back. Will do. How come What's-His-Face couldn't bring it in himself? What's his problem? Where is it?
Does this place ever actually fix anything? Ah, jeez. You scared the crap out of me, man. What? Fix? I think you missed the joke, dude.
Oh, I love jokes, especially the ones with a killer punchline.
Cool. Great talk. You need something, or...
My. I do have an appetite.
Buddy, if you're talking about the hot dogs, they aren't ready yet. Come back in 20 minutes.
The best meals are worth waiting for.
I suppose that's true. Alright, see you, dude. I didn't expect him to talk like the Joker.
Just another night with another creep. I hate this city.
Yeah, this city sucks. Now holding box of mystery meat. Alright, take the box of mystery meat to the wiener grinder. To the wiener grinder. Which is... something. Famous quick fix wiener stand. It's out of wieners. Where is this supposed grinder? Did I miss it back here? Ah, haha. Here we go. Jeez. I see what you did there. Oh, oh my god. That is precise. Oh, give me a break. We'll get it. This is very aggressive. There's gotta be a better way to make hot dogs. I mean, maybe get them remade? Objective updated. Wait for customers. Will do. Here's one now. What is this? We're gonna read that sign eventually. Hey, buddy. Hey, youngster. Let me get a nice long one and make it snappy. Don't have a finished hot dog. Okay, he wants a nice long one. How to make a juicy, long, quick fix wiener. Add following items to hot dog plate in these steps. Step 1, toasted bun. Now holding untoasted bun. Need to toast it. Where is the toaster? Need an uncooked wiener. Is this the toaster? That's weird to have it over there. We need a cooked wiener. So throw that on there. And then add mustard, ketchup, relish, the works. Hot dog container. How do we know when this is done? Okay. Alright, I like the dramatic sounds of picking up stuff. Wiener cooking. Okay. We need the cooked wiener first, so we're gonna wait. Why does this take so long? There we go. Alright. Shut up. The works. Okay. Here you go, bud. That was a very suggestive way to eat a hot dog. What is going on? I think I saw that on Twitter, them like showing how these people eat stuff like that. I guess I forgot. I did the meme of Denzel Washington being like, "What the?" Oh my gosh, that was something. Hurry up. Hurry up. I don't know who designed this building, but they're weird. Heard you have the biggest wieners around. Let me get one. Will do. That's not what I meant to pick up. Alright, well now we wait. Okay, yeah, I just figured maybe they want to talk, that's all. I'm just gonna stand here and wait. Alright. Boom. Boom. Alright, boom. Got it. Got that. Throw that on there. Throw that on there. Boom, there you go. These people are freaks. And some people are into that, I guess. Never mind. Good gosh. Can you imagine you go to work in a place like this grungy, terribly rundown place, and every customer you feed a hot dog, uh-oh, does very suggestive things to the hot dogs every single time. You're just like, this is weird. Look who it is, the not Joker. Very dapper.
Hello again. Are you the proprietor of this fine establishment?
No.
Oh, crap. You again? Proprietor? Dude, I don't know what that means. I just work here. Did you come in to get one of those famous quick fix wieners? Well, I do love a nice piece of flesh, but I'm in the mood for something a little more unique. Well,
Like what?
if you aren't here for a wiener, what do you want? It seems I'm a little low on supplies. Do you happen to carry any staples?
Yeah.
Why do you need staples this late at night? Oh,
Just staple things.
you could say I'm working on a little art project.
None of your business. Sell the customer what they need.
Whatever, man. It's none of my business.
Exactly.
I think we have some on the back shelf over there by the toilet. Ah, perfect. Thank you. I'll be seeing you again real soon.
He has really creepy hands. Alright, see ya, buddy. Go get your staples. Now what? God, he's so weird. Oh, look at him. He's like leaning down or whatever. Like he like was sinking down behind the shelf over there. What's he doing? Hey. What's that weirdo doing? Hello. I've been waiting all day to get my hands on a wiener. I hear ya. Coming right up. The most amazing glizzy you've ever had. Just gotta wait for everything to cook. Which line up, I would say, pretty well. Kinda. There we go. All right. Nice. Nice. So she had a different technique. That's really fascinating. Lordy. This town is full of perverts. City, whatever it is. Like, I never came back with the staples. I mean, obviously we're gonna end up being killed. That's what's gonna happen. I guarantee you. If I'm wrong, I'd be very surprised. What's up, dude? Give me a meaty, juicy one. Will do. Nice suit. Very cool. Just, I don't really know what to talk about. We're just chilling. Cooking glizzies. I'm a bit of a glizzy connoisseur, actually. Now, you prefer your glizzy cooked in a pan, grilled, or boiled? Because some people will do that. It's actually not so bad. Oh, here he goes. This technique is similar to the last customers. Not very original. They seem to really like it, though. That's all that matters. People enjoy the glizzies. We're happy. They can eat them however they want. They're the one buying them. All right, they're paying customers. I prefer they maybe did that outside or in their car, but God, I can't imagine. Thanks for the hot dog, and you just go to town on it in public. That's crazy. Where'd they go? Oh. Maybe they were just buying something? Hello. Oh, nice tattoos. Oh, Lord.
Hey, Hexy.
It's Blair.
Hey, a shrimp queen.
It's comfort food.
Oh.
Don't judge me.
Like shrimp ramen.
No judgment. Better than these wieners I'm selling. You don't want to know what's in them.
Mystery meat.
You should see some of the stuff I've scraped off the floor at Gutter's End.
Like a bowling alley? Nice.
We are both living the dream, eh? You on your break?
One day we'll get out of this dump. Yeah, I gotta get back soon. How much I owe ya?
99 cents.
Don't worry about it. This one's on me. I'm feeling a little shrimp-athetic tonight.
Oh, you should be arrested.
Good
for
Lord.
that one. Thanks, Hexy. I'll see you later.
Have a good shift, Blair.
Bye, Blair. I like your tattoos. Oh, no! Leave her alone. He's right there. Hey! Stop looking at her. Hey! What the hell is this guy doing? What a freak. Like a Diglett. Serial killer Diglett. What? Oh!
Dude, what the hell is your problem?
What, can you like teleport?
It seems you're all out of staples.
Right. It took you that long to find out?
I'm getting pretty sick of your shit. I think you better leave before I make you.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be fun. I did see something I liked very much, but it's no longer here.
If you hurt Blair, I will destroy you.
What?
I can see this establishment doesn't employ the brightest. But anyways, I'll be on my way, my tattooed friend.
Yeah. Thanks for shopping at the Quick Fix, I guess, or whatever.
By the way, you might want to check out the restroom. The toilet is quite clogged.
Thanks, dude. I'll do that. Don't touch Blair. I need to stay at the register now. Okay. Thought we were checking the toilet.
Great. Now I need to fix the toilet. Just what I needed.
Investigate restroom. We can do that. Chiffons. Dear Lord. Okay.
Great. That weirdo clogged the shitter. Just what I needed. I'd better grab the plunger.
Will do. We'll just get the plunger out of this plunger keeper. Are we gonna get like... Oh no. Gotta just beat the crap out of this crapper. Frick. We did it.
This stupid thing isn't working.
Oh no, the ground's shaking. Sewer quake.
What the... What is that sound?
What does he remind me of? Death by crap. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going. Did that kill him? Gutters in bowling alley. Okay. We get to play as Blair. Just another shift of perspective. Gutters End. Meow. It's me.
Break's pretty much over. I better head inside and talk to Lucas.
There he is. Oh my god. We need to go talk to Lucas. Have these people in the city heard of, like, lighting? Stop painting the walls black. Gosh, dude. You asleep?
Oh, look at that. Lucas fell asleep at the register again. Perfect opportunity. Lucas!
Jeez, Blair, what the hell?
That's what you get for sleeping on company time.
I wasn't sleeping, I was just resting my eyes.
Same thing.
You were literally snoring. I could hear you from the front door.
God, who cares? Anyway, we haven't had a customer in hours. This place is dead. I don't know how it stays in business.
I think the owner's using it to launder money.
I was just thinking that.
Honestly, wouldn't shock me. Anyway, I'm about to clock out.
Great minds think alike. Me and Blair, we think alike.
Cool. Let me nuke this cup of nudies, and then you can go pass out somewhere else.
Nudies? Can't say that. Noodles. You can't flame Hexy for making a bad joke and then call noodles nudies. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I wasn't listening. That's the office. Okay. Maybe that's the brand. In canon, it's the brand of the noodles. I don't know.
I'll come back for this later. I should go tell Lucas he can go.
Lucas is dead. Lucas? I don't need to go behind the counter yet. Talk to Lucas. Oh, here he is.
All right, Lucas, you can get out of here.
Sweet. Thanks, Blair. There are a few things I didn't get a chance to do.
Because you were sleeping?
Oh, what? Can't believe I'm getting roped into doing your jobs. What needs to be done?
We'll call it even for scaring me. One of the ball feeders is jammed with a ball. Can you get it loose? After that, there are a few balls that need polishing and some shoes that need to be deodorized.
You couldn't even polish the balls? It's like the easiest thing to do here.
Listen, Blair, the only balls I'm polishing tonight are mine.
Ugh. Wow, Lucas. Just wow.
Don't say that to a lady.
Catch you later, Blair.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Investigate busted ball feeder. I mean, clearly, it's like, oh, we have the Wiener Shack, so you gotta have a balls reference too, I guess. How do I do this? It's one, oh, ball feeder, so it's like one of these. Right? Here it is. Man, she's... giving it a little TLC, you know what I mean? Just hit it with a hammer enough times and it'll work. That's what you gotta do. Take that how you want. Alright.
Holy crap. I'm glad I wasn't standing in front of the feeder.
Oh, is that how we, like, kill the stapler at some point?
I'd better head behind the counter and polish those balls.
Whatever you say. Oh, frick, dude.
Hello there. Welcome to Gutter's End.
Well, hello! What a lovely little establishment this is, with an adorable little creature running it.
Creature? Do you want to purchase a lane, or am I gonna have to call the police?
Call the police.
I am here to purchase an experience.
Right. Well, it's $5 a game per lane.
So direct. I like that. Sharp, clean, like a fresh cut.
Thanks, I think.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you were wearing a costume you just can't take off?
You mean like my work uniform?
It's not what he means.
Sure, let's call it that.
I don't get paid to answer weird questions. Either buy a lane or get out.
Ah, no need to be a bully, darling. I'll take lane 6. Thank you.
I assume he'll take the skin off of someone and put it onto someone else, and that's why he staples them. Maybe that's what he meant. Or that he was implying. He's like, I can make you someone else. Or whatever.
Total creep.
Yeah, dude is weird. Dude is super weird. Need to clean these dirty balls. Alright. Let's do it. Another little mini game here. Pretty straightforward. Wait, S. We have to do this for all of them? Oh, man. Okay. I've played games like this before. In this, like, sort of aesthetic and whatnot. And obviously I'll talk more about this later, but something about having all these mini games, not sure how I feel about them. Like, I get it. They're like really building the tension, setting the foundation for everything. They're like, is this necessary? It's not a big deal. I'm just thinking out loud, is all. I mean, what else is there to talk about? How clean these balls are?
Alright, time to clean the stinky shoes.
The stinky shoes. Which one are the stinky ones? What? What? Grab the can of deodorizer on the filing cabinet. Aha.
Sometimes I just love these smelly shoes.
Don't be that way, Blair, please. Just don't. Why would you like the smelly shoes that other people have worn? Wow.
That should do it.
We did it. He's gone. Great. I really like these, like, Fallout looking computers they have going on here. The green glow. Return to register. Where'd he go?
Where did that weirdo go? He didn't even do any bowling.
Yeah, I mean, did you see him?
Whatever. Now that he's gone, I can go grab my cup of nudies real fast.
Yes, we can. Hopefully he's not there waiting on us to murder us or whatever his plan is. Carnival of Terror. Are there movie posters here? Is this a bowling alley? Yeah, well. It's gonna be somebody's head or something in here. Oh. I'm actually shocked.
I'll eat this back at the register.
We will. Do we have a utensil? Just gonna eat it with your hands? He stabbed us with a syringe. What a creep. This is still going? Wow. Okay. Oh no.
What happened?
Well, that sounds cool.
Mr. Shrimp, you're supposed to be in my belly.
We don't have time for this, Blair. He'll be back any second.
What are you talking about, Mr. Shrimp?
Blair, I can see him. You gotta get up.
What a silly dream. I can't even feel my body, Mr. Shrimp.
You're doomed, Blair. You hear me? Doomed.
Knuckles away. Who are you talking to?
Oh, he wears other people's skin. He, like, makes suits out of them. That's gotta be what it is, right?
Mr. Shrimp, call 911.
Mr. Shrimp. I see you're suffering the side effects from my little serum. Hallucinations and paralysis, among other things.
That's why I can't move.
Yes, well, you don't have to worry much longer, my dear. It'll all be over soon.
What? What do you mean?
He's gonna kill us.
I require that beautiful skin of yours, my dear. I can't have you screaming and crying while I strip it from your body. I am afraid it's the end of the line for you.
Please, don't.
I can't believe it. I hate him. Why did he do that to Blair? Jesus Christ. Why is he stapling them to the wall? Jeez Louise, man. I thought he was gonna, like, wear them. Not that that would be better, but that's just what I thought would happen. Yeah. I hate this monster. I will avenge Blair. In this life or the next. She was so chill. Okay, I think that's the end of the demo. End of demo. Thank you for playing. Please wishlist before release. Alright, well now I'm going to review this demo. If you're just here for the gameplay, I appreciate you hanging out, and I hope to see you again. I'm going to start with the visuals. I think visually the game is pretty solid all the way around. I'm pretty easy to please with visuals, unless something is like really out of place or just doesn't work. I'm pretty easygoing on visuals. I definitely like the main menu here. This looks great. I really like the aesthetic here. It's like a comic, and I think it's very well done. While in game, there's some very nice rain effects, which I really like. The overall vibe of the city we're in with the fog and things like that, I think do a really good job of making a very convincing environment. I like, you know, the trash and dumpsters and cars and the way the police station looks, and I think the character models are pretty decent as well. They're not like bizarro, uncanny. They fit just right into the overall grand scheme of things, so I would say the visual presentation is pretty solid. If I were to nitpick anything, some of the environments are very, very dark, like the walls themselves, and that kind of makes things have a sort of odd contrast that's going on, but I don't think it's necessarily an issue, but it is very noticeable, if that makes sense. But obviously they're going for a dark kind of tone and theme here, and at least the things that stand out, like the neon signs and things like that, look really nice. So like I said, that's just a personal nitpick. Also, I appreciate that the text is easy to read, so with all that being said, I would say the visuals are very good. Now in terms of audio, I really like the music on the main menu. It has this real funky rock kind of vibe to it. I think the music all the way across the board is pretty solid. It's a little upbeat, but the fact that this game has so much of a charm to it and a lot of humor to it, I think it matches really well. I didn't expect voice acting, but I would say it's pretty well done. I would say maybe there's a lot of voice acting, maybe more than I expected, and that makes some scenes feel maybe a little drawn out in that sense, but obviously they're going for the humor and having a bit of a narrative, so they're really trying to front load it with a lot of dialogue between these characters, and I guess do a little bit of world building as well, especially with the detective early on. I think maybe the killer is a little unconvincing. He's not really intimidating as he's speaking, but like obviously seeing what he does to people is really messed up, and I just think there's maybe a bit of a clash of tones there in some ways. Like, I don't mind that the game has a humor to it and it's not taking itself too seriously, but then I kind of wish sometimes it could take itself a little bit more seriously. I wish there was just a little bit more of a balance there, but I'll talk more about that later. Just in regards to the voice acting overall, I didn't have a problem with it, and I thought it was pretty good. Other than that, the sort of tones we'll hear throughout, like, you know, the detective lighting a cigarette and or peeling out in his car and things like that, the sound of the rain, the environmental sounds in general, interacting with things, I think works together really well with everything. It makes it feel cohesive because of that, and I can appreciate that attention to detail. So overall, I would say the audio is pretty good as well. I don't really have any complaints other than just sort of a minor nitpick regarding the tone of the voice acting, whether it's maybe too jokey and then not serious enough in some ways. Obviously, early on, he lures people in by being very polite and strange, and obviously at the end of the demo, it showed how he can really flip his mood, have this much more sinister way of presenting himself. So that does work. I just think after a while, it just sort of starts to wear on my patience a little bit with how much joking there is. But like I said, it's not a big deal. It's just more of a personal observation. Now, in terms of mechanics, it's very straightforward. You do a lot of dialogue and a lot of world building and fleshing out the narrative, switching perspectives between these different characters to showcase what the skin stapler does to people, how he sort of tricks them into lowering their guard, and then he gets them. And I would say that's presented pretty well. I'm really curious to see how the gameplay with the detective is going to work and where that leads us, and our confrontation with the skin stapler, or maybe shifting even more perspectives and to be more of his victims, really build up how sinister he really is. But just right out of the gate, I would say the overall mechanical gameplay loop is fine. It's more or less just kind of doing what the objectives tell us to do. I think there's enough going on that creates a decent pace. I just think sometimes it is so dialogue heavy. I'm just kind of standing around listening to people talk. In that same vein, I realize you're trying to build the game up a little bit, trying to set the foundation. So I just wish after a while that it just kind of got to the point, if that makes sense. I just felt it was a little drawn out, because aside from the dialogue, we're doing very basic things like fixing the hot dogs, which was fun and really goofy and weird like the rest of this game. But aside from that, doing the mini games to make the hot dogs and to unclog the toilet and to clean the balls and stuff, I don't know. They don't really add much to the experience. It's just what the characters would do at their place of employment, which I think is totally fine. I just hope maybe going forward as the detective and his partner that maybe there's a little bit more to do aside from that. But in general, mechanically, the game, I would say, sets a pretty solid foundation, and other than a few personal nitpicks, I don't have any issues with it. So obviously, it's a little bit more narrative focused, so there's got to be something for us to do as a character. I understand that as well. So what else are you going to do as someone who works in a bowling alley? You're going to do stuff that you would do in a bowling alley. So I totally understand that. But like I've said a couple times now, mechanics across the board are totally fine. Now, in terms of story and concept, I quite like the story. It's I wouldn't say typical, but it's a very familiar approach to a serial killer style retro game like this, where it starts out with the detective doing his monologue, which I quite liked. I especially like his voice acting. It was really cool to listen to. Very bravado, over the top, super serious detective, and obviously his partner is going to sort of help balance that, so I'm looking forward to that. But I really enjoyed the monologue and him talking about the city and how terrible it is and that he needs to catch the serial killer, and then it transitions into seeing how the serial killer, like I said, makes people lower their guard and actually kills them in different ways. I guess Hexy got killed by the crap flying out of the toilet, or maybe it just knocked him out. And then when he actually full on does his signature way of killing someone, he literally skins them and then decorates with their skin. I assumed he used the skin as like a suit or something. Maybe we'll see more of that later, but I think the foundation of the story, along with all of the dialogue, I think sets up a lot of intrigue, and like I said, the game has a lot of charm to it, so I like the approach to the story, and I'm really curious to see where they're going to go with it. The overall concept of the game, I quite like as well. It is a very familiar style game, somewhat like Puppet Combo-esque, with its focus on the gore and stuff, but it has its own sort of unique identity with its humor and its charm, and I really appreciate what they're doing with that, and I think it's really solid foundation. Now, in terms of performance and settings, the performance of the game is totally fine. I had no issues with the performance. I had no bugs or anything that disturbed my playthrough here, so I think that's great. It seems to be really well crafted and put together in that regard. We'll also talk about the settings during this, and in the top right, you have your basic controls, which is your WASD for movement, left shift for sprint, left click for interact, and Q for your objective tracking, so I think that's cool. Now in terms of your audio, you have your master, dialogue, music, and sound effects volumes. I cranked down the music a little bit. The music is very, very loud on the main menu, so I had to adjust that just a little bit so I could hear myself think. And then you have your mouse sensitivity here as well. And then for your graphics settings, you have your window mode, which mine is on windowed full screen. Then your resolution, which is at 1080p, your VSync, your frame rate locked at 60 FPS, and then your graphics quality and your gamma slider. All this looks really good, and I think these settings are acceptable for how the game performed. I think the volume mixing is a little out of whack, so thankfully you can adjust all of that to your liking, and I think the graphics settings are acceptable as well because the game performs so efficiently. So I have no complaints regarding the settings. I think all of this is very appropriate and works very well, so great job there. So overall performance and settings, I would say, are very acceptable, very well done there. So my final judgment for the Skin Stapler demo is, I would say, it's very good. I enjoyed pretty much every aspect of this game. I especially enjoy its visual presentation, its audio design, and while the mechanics are pretty straightforward, I think they create a decently paced experience to where the narrative can really shine and they have a lot of time to build up the overall tone of the game with its charm and its humor and also its grungy, very dark themes. And while I have some personal nitpicks that hold this back for me personally, I still think overall it's a very well-crafted game and it's a pretty solid experience. The overall concept is really solid and the performance is very good as well. And I really appreciate the settings that they have available. So great job. Overall, it's a really solid first impression and I think you're going to do just fine with this. So keep up the great work and I wish you the best of luck on your future endeavors. Tell me what you think in the comments below. What are your thoughts on this game? Do you agree or disagree with me? Do you have anything to add? Do you just want to say hi? Let me know what's up. And don't forget to check the pinned comment below for the links to everything and go play this game for yourself and form your own opinion. If you'd like to support my channel, hit subscribe, leave a like, comment, and share the video. I'd really appreciate that. And I thank you for watching my video. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I think that's all I have to say about it. So thanks for hanging out with me. But don't forget,